If you're serious about manifesting your twin flame union and you think that you're doing everything that you could do, but you still see no results on your journey, then this video is for you. I'm going to break down 3 mistakes that I was doing at the beginning of my journey and that were the reason why I did not see any results whatsoever. And then I will show you what to do instead. I am a twin flame coach and student of Twin Flame Universe, and on my channel I support you in manifesting your harmonious twin flame union with your twin flame according to the teachings of union and with the lessons and challenges that I've moved through on my own twin flame journey. So the first point that I'm sure everybody moves through somewhere along the journey is spending time into watching tarot readings about twin flames, energy readings about what my divine masculine is doing, what my divine feminine is doing according to who you are in your union, and basically feeding yourself with this information that is keeping you into a loop of non-action. What I mean with that is that when we spend so much time into watching tarot readings, it gives us the impression that our union is moving, is manifesting, is coming closer, because these readings are all based on what's happening. Does it love you? Is it coming closer to you? What is it going to do? Right? It's kind of like it puts all the focus on what your divine counterpart is doing, what your twin flame is doing. And I moved through this lesson for over 6 to 8 months. Basically, I was really into this loop of tarot readings about what my twin flame was doing. At the time, I was in complete separation with my false twin flame. No contact, zero, nothing. So for over 1 year, I didn't know anything about this person, and I was into this loop of these tarot readings. What happened within me was that I was living into a fantasy. I was believing these readings. I was living this fantasy of, oh, he's going to break his marriage, leave the wife, and come to me. And because these tarot readings would continuously tell me this, and because I needed to believe that so badly, I was believing the illusion, and basically believing the illusion did not allow me to see the reality of the fact that after months, nothing happened. This person did not come into my life, completely disappeared. I had no possibility to contact him. It did not allow me to see the reality, that reality, what you see around you, that is the truth, meaning that is what's actually happening. If nothing outside of you changes, there is something to look within ourselves, and these tarot readings don't allow us to actually look at what's actually happening, because they feed us our fantasy, what we do want to see, right? And so they keep us into this loop of, oh, no, but he will change, he will come, he will leave her and will come to me, right? And this keeps us into a passive state in which we do not do what we actually need to do in order to move out of this energy. And what happens in the end is that it keeps us stuck into a loop of fantasy, of not reality. Again, it took me so much time to realize this, and at the time I was only feeding myself with this kind of information. Some theory, information about twin flames, nothing very grounded and solid, and therefore my mind was completely ungrounded about this information. I didn't know actually what to do. What to do instead? What to do to actually see results in your twin flame journey? The first thing, honestly, if you are ready to let go of this, is to let go of these tarot readings. They don't serve you, I promise you. It doesn't give you anything, doesn't bring you anywhere. It only keeps you into this mental loop that feeds a fantasy and doesn't actually allow you to see what's really happening within you, right? The pain of separation. I have done a video in which I go more in depth about this kind of videos, and I will link it at the end of the video or somewhere here. So feed yourself with the right information. And I don't say it out of judgment, but I tell you out of my experience. Everything that I share, it's always something that I move through. It's not just theory. It's like things that I really went through all in, and I had to learn the lessons in the hard way, right? And what I found is that what changed everything was to feed myself with the right information from Twin Flame Universe and coaches from this community, because it is based on a body of work that is very simple but very grounded, the teaching of unions that give you a foundational truth that works for every twin flame union. It works for everyone. Therefore, once that I understood the truth about twin flames and I really brought myself back to myself, to my body, to my peace, everything shifted. I let go of a false twin flame after 1 year that I was obsessing about that, and I actually started my real twin flame journey with my true twin flame. And the work really started then. The second point is, and here we are all guilty of this point, I know that if you're on a twin flame journey, you know for sure, it's to obsess about your twin flame over and over again. Basically putting all of your focus on your twin flame, what they're doing, do they think about me, do they love me, and all of that. Thinking about your twin flame is not bad itself. There's nothing wrong in that. But my point is about the obsession. Like when we disregard ourselves to only think and focus on our twin flame. That kind of energy is exactly what repels our twin flame from us, because a twin flame union is not based on codependent relationship. It feels really bad, and this kind of energy basically keeps feeding patterns that keeps you actually separate from your twin flame, because you are not focusing on yourself. Harmonious twin flame union is the manifestation of something that you're cultivated within yourself, because when we want to manifest something, it's not something external to us that just happens to smash into our life, to come into our life, right? That twin flame doesn't just come into our life. It's the actual mirror of manifestation of our inner state of being, the relationship that we have with ourselves and with God. Therefore, Harmonious Twin Flame Union, which is the vibration that Twin Flame Universe teaches us how to reach, comes from reaching that inner state first, with the inner healing work. That's when we can have an harmonious Twin Flame Union with our Twin Flame. But this is like a general rule. In order to manifest anything, we need to become a vibrational match of what we are calling in. If we want harmonious twin flame union, but we do not work on ourselves to reach that vibrational state, when we meet our twin flame, the relationship will not be like that, will not be what we actually desire, will not be harmonious union. And it will be always the mirror of where we are vibrationally in that moment. Therefore, this energy of obsession, I'm not saying that it's bad for itself, but take it as a sign where you are vibrationally in that moment. It means that God is telling you that you need to shift your focus from your twin flame to yourself, to cultivate that vibration within yourself first, that life within yourself first. Harmonious twin flame union is the consequence of the fact that you have reached that within yourself first because of the work. You have manifested your union because now you are a vibrational match to that. You see what I mean? It took me so long to understand this, right? I saw that, my twin flame will come from the outside. No, it's something that you have to cultivate within yourself. And I saw that because when I met my true twin flame, the relationship that we had was exactly, perfectly what I was having with myself. It did not add anything, right? Therefore, if you desire a harmonious relationship with your twin flame, it means that you have to do the things that will bring that relationship to shift in that way. You have to become the person that has that thing. Therefore, the energy of obsessing about your twin flame keeps perpetuating separation. In order to shift that, you have to put your energy, instead of on them, to you, and to look at your life, at yourself. What am I doing to have an harmonious relationship with myself, with God? Is my life in order? Am I taking care of my finances, of my life purpose? It doesn't mean, and this is also something that I had to learn, it doesn't mean that you have to do everything perfect, you have to be perfect to be with your twin flame, but have a solid foundation in the things that you would love to see with your twin flame in your own life first. The third point, and this is actually the most important point, so I hope you got until here, because this is the key in the end. Once that we understood that the information are key first, the information that you feed yourself with, what you're doing with your life. Now we go to the actual point that is actually the key that is missing out of all of this, the healing. So if you are on your twin flame journey, it's clear that this is a healing journey. It is about healing our vibration into that of harmonious twin flame union. It's removing all of the blocks within ourselves, those wounds, those dynamics, those patterns. All of that is not in alignment with unconditional love and harmony, which is the vibration of harmonious twin flame union, as I was talking in the previous point. And so, what kind of healing are you doing? Are you actually doing the healing that is actually bringing you closer to your twin flame union? And I say this because I've also done this. In the year before I found the teaching of unions and I started to work with a coach and I started to actually do the healing, I moved through a lot of healing methods, Reiki, energy healing, even past life regressions. And I've done a video about that you can check if you want to deep dive my experience with these healing methods and how I found out that eventually they don't bring you anywhere close to your twin flame union. I will link it down below, so please check it out if you want to. Anyway, the thing is that if you're doing this kind of healing method and you think that you're doing something for your twin flame union, but you still don't see results, probably it's because you're not doing the right thing that you actually need. Because these methods, Reiki, energy healing, they're not designed to heal twin flame separation. They're designed for other purposes. And in order to have what you desire, you need to do the things that are designed and specific to that thing. And for twin flame union, there is a tool that has been provided to us thanks to the teachings of Twin Flame Universe, that is the mirror exercise. The mirror exercise is specifically designed to heal twin flame separation, because your twin flame is your perfect mirror. In every moment, you mirror each other in every moment. You share the same consciousness. Therefore, the mirror exercise is able to perfectly heal what they're showing you with their mirror within yourself, because everything they're showing you, it's what is already within you, but you don't have the possibility to see it. That's why they mirror that to you, because they will show you then. And so because of the mirror, you know where to go to heal yourself with a mirror exercise. And you heal your union by healing yourself, because your twin flame can only mirror what is within you. If you're healing, they're also healing at the same time. This is why this tool is so powerful. And therefore, what you actually need as a healing tool, it's only the mirror exercise that is taught by Twin Flame Universe and the coaches from Twin Flame Universe. And the only thing that you need to do is basically master it and have it as a foundational tool for your everyday life. And I tried to learn this on my own for months and I was not able to. And I learned to use it with a coach, working with a coach. Every Twin Flame coach from Twin Flame Universe works with a coach, because it is the fast track to your healing, because you have somebody that really teaches you how to use this tool. And if you are interested, if you are serious with healing yourself and your union, you can work with me, and I do also free introductory session to see if we are a match to work together. Or you can also book a reading with me where we can move through the energy of your union and to see what are the next steps that you're supposed to be doing, what you're doing maybe that doesn't work, and what are the main blocks between you and your union. You find all of my information below. So I think this is it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.